John here with Forest City MMA Academy, and today we're going to be going over the roundhouse kick, specifically pivoting on the planted foot when we throw the roundhouse. So first and foremost, before we even look at the feet and pivoting with the roundhouse kick, let's talk about what it's going to do. All right, when I throw my roundhouse kick, my objective is damage. Okay, when I throw my kick, whatever my target might be, I want to come in at a 90-degree angle onto my target. All right, when we don't pivot our feet, we tend to slide up our target, and there's even a case where we'll slide down our target. I want 100% of my power and my technique to be delivered directly into the target. So when people do not pivot with their kick, what tends to happen is a lot of their power gets deflected up. When you're fighting an opponent, that's also where the elbows are. Broken feet, things like that. So in order to deliver the most damage, I need to turn my entire body, my hips, my shoulders, and everything into my target. And that's going to deliver the most power. In order to do that, I need to pivot on my feet. Alright guys, so right now I want you to only focus on my feet. Specifically this lead leg right here. This foot is the most underrated part of the roundhouse kick, but it's the most important. So what I want to accomplish is while I'm throwing my kick, I need this foot to turn at least 90 degrees, if not more. The better you get at it, the further you'll go. However, I don't want to show my opponent I'm going to kick. I don't want to start out with a step to show my opponent, okay? It's good in some cases, but not for a general roundhouse kick. So what I want to do is as I start to throw my kick with my rear leg, as I turn it over, that's when I'm going to use the pivot on my foot. So I bring my leg up, and all at once I'm going to turn everything over, pivot this foot, and bring it back. Now it's easier said than done. A lot of times what a beginner will do is they'll go on their heel because it feels a little bit easier. It's easy to spin on that heel. However, it's also a good way to fall off balance. What we want to do is we want to be on the ball of our foot. Okay, we don't need to exaggerate it, but just to show you, I want to use the ball of my foot to pivot. And when we do it a little quicker, it looks like this. And we come all the way back. All right? So one more time, and all the way back. Okay guys, now I just want to show you a quick few ways to practice this before you try to do it full force. Now the easy way is the way I just told you it was wrong, okay? If you need help getting started, one thing it is okay to do is lead with that leg, okay? I'm going to step, already turn, throw my kick, and then step back. It's going to look like this. And then pivot back. Step with the turn, it opens the hips, deliver the kick, and come on back, okay? Another way to practice that pivot if you're a little weary about it is get on your toes, okay? Exaggerate a little bit. You can hold a wall, hold a partner, something like that, and just practice staying on your toe and coming back. Staying on that toe and coming all the way back. Finally guys, another easy way to practice this without a bag, without a partner, is to stand in your fight stance, and we're going to throw knees as we try to make a circle, okay? So I'm going to use my right knee as that is the leg I'm going to be kicking with, and as I bring my knee up, I'm going to turn to the side on the ball of my foot, okay? I can set it down and repeat. I can try to go further, and then eventually, hopefully all the way around. Once you get that down, try to throw a full kick. You're not hitting a target, you're not hitting a pad, there's nobody there. Go through all the way around. Again, the focus of this drill is to pivot on this foot. Come all the way around and reset. And just like that, a few easy ways to practice that pivot, which is an essential part of throwing a good roundhouse kick.